Hey, what's up, guys? Blake from Top Dog Digital here, and today I want to talk about putting together an organized tool to keep track of your customer database. One of the things I think most of you are missing is the fact that you're not keeping track of the customers who are coming in and utilizing that information to put yourself in a position to where not only do you have the data on whether or not they are a repeat customer, but also the fact that you're not utilizing that information to put forth the fact that you can actually put together a process to help make them a repeat customer. So because of that, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage by not having this information. This database could be something very simple. So I'm going to talk about a few options today so that you guys can start putting this together, because most of you do not have this in place and you really should have it within your business. So some of the main platforms that you can use as a CRM and as a scheduling tool, which is basically one and the same. The main ones are WorkEase. That's a big one in the junk removal industry. Housecall Pro, which I believe is a little bit cheaper than WorkEase. They're not specific for the junk removal industry. They're more, kind of that set for contractors. But very useful. Got a lot of guys who use that as a tool. Jobber is another one. Not extremely familiar with them. I've heard some good things though, so I believe that one is suitable. And quite frankly, if money is tight, you really don't need to pay for a platform. You could do something as simple as a Google Sheet, an Excel spreadsheet. Hell, if you really wanted to, pen and paper. I don't recommend that. It's going to make it a little bit more challenging for you down the road, but it's better than not having that data at all. All right. And what you're doing is, like I've said in past videos, you're positioning yourself to use that information to basically send out either text campaigns or email. Email works as well. I do prefer text campaigns. I know they're a little bit more personal, but they're also a lot more easier for you to understand that your customers are going to see it, right? Whereas with email, I don't care how great your email is, not everybody's going to see it. You send it to, the majority are not going to see it. You'd be lucky to get anywhere from a 30% and over opening rate on an email, no matter how great it is. Whereas with text, they're going to see it, right? I think both actually work well hand in hand. So email, you can send out more consistently. So you can send out an email once a week, twice a week, once a day. You can do that because it's not as personal. So really, the best bet is if you're actually working them together, if you're sending out some emails and they're opening them every now and then, or at least seeing them in the inbox, in combination with a text blast and a campaign as well. But most of you have no database to do any of this, and it puts you at a disadvantage, because if you do the math on these numbers as you grow your business, you're really setting yourself up for, I don't want to say setting yourself up for failure, but you're costing yourself money. Because if you do the math on this at a small percentage, and let's say you've serviced 1,000 people so far in your business, and you have the capability to get back in front of those people, and even if only 3% were to book for you, depending on your average ticket size, 3% of people out of 1,000 clients, you could be pulling in an additional 10 to 15,000, depending on your average ticket value, just on that repeat customer. And as I've established before, the best value is there, right? Because your cost to acquire them is zero. They've already been acquired. So you're extending the lifetime value of that client and taking them from a one-time junk removal job to now 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 4 jobs that they've done with you over the course of time, which is important, especially while you're trying to scale your business and is another revenue stream for you in your business. But I don't want to dive too far into that. We've talked about that in the past. This is essentially putting yourself in a position to do that. All right. And you have to have that data. If you don't have that data, how could you set something like this up? And most of the people I speak to don't have this data in the first place. So that's why I wanted to address it today. So if you have a junk removal business and you are not keeping track of the customers who are coming in, you are putting your business at a severe disadvantage in the long term. All right. So if that's you, I highly suggest moving forward, you can go back and try and find and put together some of that information as best as possible. And then definitely moving forward, you put a process in place that you can start to store this information and use it to your advantage. All right. So again, WorkEase, Housecall Pro, Jobber are the most popular in the industry. You could go a free route and use either a Google Sheet or an Excel spreadsheet and keep that information handy in there for yourself. Of course, those other tools, they're going to not only keep track of it, but do invoicing and some other special things as well to kind of help you automate some of your business. And that's why a lot of people use them. But it's not a must, especially if money is tight. All right. But the main thing is, guys, you really should be keeping track of this information, because if you're not, you're really hurting the business long term, because you don't have the data to go back and reach back out to these people. You're not keeping track of who's a repeat customer and who's not. And you're not taking advantage of the fact that you have the capability to get back in front of them for repeat business, which is the cheapest customer to acquire because you have already acquired them. Therefore, you're extending your lifetime value. So please, guys, make sure you start putting something like that together to help you further your business and put yourself in a better position in the future. As always, I hope this information was helpful. If you have any questions on scheduling tools or softwares or anything to put yourself in the right position to do so, feel free to reach out and ask me any questions that you have. And if you found this helpful, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel, as I'll be putting out more useful content for you guys to help you grow your business. Thanks.